What's up, my fans? In this video, I've merged all of my past videos to form one single video called Railfanning in the Dark Days of 2020 through 21. And you all know what I'm talking about. So anyways, just sit down, relax, and enjoy the video. Beginning on March 18th of 2020, just a day after the lockdown started, this 99-car empty grain train is returning north from California to Canada via the interchange with the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Southern in Eastport, Idaho. It is a long journey for this train, as the route requires about 8 Union Pacific Railroad crew change points to get this train from California's San Joaquin Valley to the Canadian border. Both heavy crude oil, ethanol, and grain trains from Canada are unscheduled. They run as needed. On a totally different day, I revisited the exact same location where I was in the previous clip, and I spotted the Amtrak Coast Starlight, train number 11, moving south from Seattle to Los Angeles. Passenger count has gone down, as there's hardly anyone on board. On another day, I caught a southbound UP manifest, likely from Portland, coming into Eugene. Between Portland and Eugene is a 5-hour journey. Because I filmed this train at about 3:30 in the afternoon, it's likely that this train departed Portland approximately 11 or 11:30 a.m. the same day. The 2 engine crews currently manning this train started their shift in Portland, and this train is due for a crew change here shortly in Eugene, which means that the Portland crew will be getting off this train and get on board an opposing northbound train for their return trip home this evening, while a Eugene crew will be taking this train further south and will switch crews again in Klamath Falls. The majority of freight carried on these mixed merchandise trains in the Pacific Northwest are destined for customers in California. This train, for example, is carrying cargo originating from principal carriers that serve active mills and shippers in Oregon directly. Later that same day, I moved near Springfield to catch the southbound Amtrak Coast Starlight from Seattle. Because this was during lockdown days, the train was shortened to 5 coaches, the baggage car was removed, and not a lot of people were traveling because we were told to stay home. On another day, I caught another freight moving south. Even though that we were living in very dark times, I still do appreciate the people who keep the freight moving. Even though that we were living in dark days of a global pandemic full of uncertainty, forcing us to isolate into our homes and forbidding us from interacting in person with friends and family, however, that never stopped industrial rail customers, both far and near, from waiting patiently for their purchased merchandise to be delivered by train. Back during the dark days when everybody was doing stuff at home, a lot more people are doing like yard work and house projects and whatnot. And some of those projects needed wood, like wood carried on this train right here. On that same day, went up to Junction City to catch the Amtrak heading south. About 25 minutes later, same train again near Springfield. Still hardly anyone on board this train because we were in lockdown. About 3 months later, on a hot summer day, I caught the Coast Starlight moving south once again through Springfield, Oregon. This time, I spotted 2 more coaches, a total of 7. Still, no baggage car to be found. About a month later, on a warm, dry summer, dusky August evening, I caught yet another southbound freight moving out of town. This southbound freight train originated from Eugene Yard directly, carrying mostly lumber and paper products from the Portland and Western Railroad, as well as other added-on traffic from the other regional branch lines like the Central Oregon and Pacific and the Coos Bay Rail Line. All 3 are destined for industrial customers down in California. Yet on another day, Amtrak 11 once again. The baggage car has returned. However, it's placed on the rear end instead of on the front end between the second locomotive and the first coach. On an early November rainy afternoon, I caught another freighter heading south, but this time it's an intermodal freight from Seattle to Los Angeles. These mostly double-stack containers hauled on this train more than likely were carrying UPS, FedEx, and Amazon packages containing merchandise purchased by the online shopping spree. During the dark days of the pandemic, more and more customers and recipients have shopped online and had their purchases delivered to their front door. Just 2 months later, on an overcast January afternoon, I yet caught another manifest moving south out of town. Once again, this is a California-bound freight train originating from Portland, Oregon. These empty Autorack cars will be set out in Roseville for another train to pick up to take to a terminal in California's Bay Area to reload. Two extra locomotives have been placed on the rear to help shove this train over the Cascade Mountains on its trek down to California. Well guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more exciting train videos in the near future. I am Catropolis, over and out.